What's up? My name's Shoshana. I'm 38, and here's my fuck you Chipotle story. So I worked at Chipotle from September 2017 until December 2017, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. During the hiring process, Matt Stocking, who is the general manager of the Washington, PA store, did my interview, and upon hiring me, he stated that he would give me some day hours and some night hours. So I was like, okay, I could do that because, I'm a single mom and I have a lot on my plate when it comes to my son. And, you know what I mean? So he was cool with that and I was cool with that. And I took the job. Well, like, he never did give me no daytime hours. And as October 4th of 2017, I was in a car accident. Sorry, hold on a second. There we go. I was in a car accident and I have a spinal neck injury, like a spinal cord neck injury, and it hurt. I was in a neck brace for like a month. You know what I'm saying? I was in a neck brace going to work because they didn't really have like a lot of people. They didn't really have people, and they needed me anyway. So I was there with a neck brace going to work and doing this in pain and everything and just doing everything. I was just there. Anyway, needless to say, my injuries, they had me missing work and stuff like a couple days, and where I got sick and I really couldn't go. And you can't go into Chipotle when you're sick, and I was sick. Um, but then the one day I remember because I was closing a lot, and I just couldn't do it anymore because I have a child and there's things throughout his schooling that I like to do with him. I'm like a real I'm a mom. So that's when I went to Matt Stocking and I asked him, I said, I was wondering, can you give me some daytime hours because you promised that to me when you hired me? And he goes, okay, yeah, I did promise that to you when I hired you. And then I was like, because I'm gonna like spend some time at home with my son and help him with stuff and be there as much as I can. And he's like, I understand. So the next week's schedule came up after he said he would take care of it. The next week's schedule came up and I went from 36 hours to 18 hours. And then I was like, I was really extremely confused. And I asked him why did you cut my hours? What's going on? He had no response to that and he went on vacation. So when he got back from vacation and stuff, the next week he made the schedule and he dropped me down to 10. Okay, 10 hours. I went in there and I asked him, I said, is it because I'm black? And he really had no response to it. It made him feel very on edge and uncomfortable. Because I started noticing around the store that the African American people were either leaving, disappearing, and their hours being dramatically cut. And every time somebody of African descent would come in to get hired, they wouldn't hire them. They went a white store. I started noticing that, and the one day I was in the office counting my drawer, and a white manager named Corey was in there, and this short white female named Sam, she was in the store too, and she was up front helping these people, helping these customers. That was very nice, and I like to wait on them. Um, they're Indian people, and you know I like them. I like serving them. Anyway, she was up there and taking care of them, and then she just comes back into the office, and she's like yell. She's like, I hate Indian people. Now, to me, that's offensive because I'm people of color, and that just let me know that you are fucking racist. And what other something else that bothered me too is the fact that you know the person that owns the store, his name is Hajib, and he is of color descent. And for you to say that, that just offended me right there. And I feel like it's time it's time for people to stand up because racism is something that you shouldn't take lightly, and I'm not taking it lightly. And then today you fired me. You guys fired me today because I was trying to get my pay stubs and information to my caseworker. I repeatedly asked several times for help. And can you help me? Can you do this? And I began flustered and frustrated. And I felt like he wasn't trying to give me my information. So when I said I was going to sue you, the next day I came to report to my shift. I came there an hour and a half early. You sat there and you watched me sit there and you waited and you timed it so perfectly to come out there and tell me that I was fired. When you see me sitting there, knowing I don't have a car, knowing that it's cold outside, you don't care. You have no respect. And I felt like at that moment I was fired because I was African American, and the fact that I threatened to sue to receive my stuff is no reason for you to terminate me, and you know that. So I'm getting this out there and let you know that Chipotle is racist, and I will be filing a lawsuit, and I'm putting it out there. So make this go viral.